white bag? Is this like, is this good? Is this that sugar that ain't sugar? And welcome to the fucking Broski Doodles podcast. It's your boy Kiko Flow, Kiko Cervantes. We got a fucking full house. We got the whole crew. If we wanted to have more people, we couldn't because the roster is completely filled up. We got Tavo, the Silver Fox. We can't tell you where he's at. I mean, we can tell you. He's in the Midwest. He's out there doing his thing. Okay, write him up, search him on. He's hard to find. There's a reason for that. We got Adrian in the house. He's the one that teaches us about the kids. What is having a kid? What is that like? What is the responsibility like? He tells us. And then we got DJ BJ. He's fixing planes, making sure people are flying correct. He should also tell the stewardess a little bit. How do you guys feel like when you fly these days, the quality is just shit? I mean, maybe this is a trope. Maybe this is something people already been talking about. But it just came to me like flying these days seems like it's just a piece of shit. Like back in the day, flying was like a luxury thing. Like recently, I just came back from a trip. I went to Menorca, Spain. If you wanna do the real damn thing, boy, I can even talk about these things here and there on the air. But if you want to see the most beautiful place in the world, you go to Menorca. People in Venezuela, they're like, oh, the Caribbean, oh, the beaches. Have you been to Venezuela? Oh my God, bro, go to Menorca. I mean, I got love for my people, but in the airport, this shit looked like a fucking refugee camp. People just sitting in the floor, the planes delayed, and this is in Europe. I hear that in the US it's even crazier. You guys have to fly recently. Maybe you, Tavo, did you recently visit South America, Miami?
Well, recently visited Miami, Florida, and then in April went to Mexico. So we flew.
Oh, okay. And how's the flying experience these days? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just flying too cheap. Hey, Kiko, if you buy the right airlines, maybe you'll get the service you're looking for.
I've been flying American, and I'm gonna, for the viewers at home, give you a little trick. So when they call boarding and they call your boarding number, just go whenever you want.
Whenever you feel ready, go.
Don't go first because they know. But after they do like boarding one and two, just go up there and because you'll see that everyone waits in like a little pack, and they're all just waiting there and like to hear, oh, now boarding gate 1, gate 2, and then you see them move. So once they do first class, they say now boarding gate 3, just move, just act like oh yeah, you're gate 3, and then when they ask, they won't ask you. But if they say like, oh, what if you get embarrassed where I'm on the way? I get embarrassed. Well, you don't know. Just say, oh, I was in the bathroom. I thought we were boarding. I didn't want to miss my flight.
Okay.
Now
and they
boarding
don't care.
Group 3.
And this is why south of Florida is like a different country, right? And this is why they're dragging, the weakest link, the slower motherfucker in the back that society has to drag. Like, this is exactly what I was criticizing in the airport. I'm like, look at all these motherfuckers rushing to the line. They don't even have group 1. But I'm going to give you another tip.
But they know group 1, they will stop you because they know you're not first class.
Well, I'm guessing they got to keep the respect for the level 1 so that they even buy level 1s in the future. Otherwise, they're like, hey, man, fuck level 1. But level 2 and level 3, you're in the same bag. Go suck a dick. But I kind of hate that shit. Now, I got another trick for you guys before we start with the actual podcast today. I have another trick. Instead, regardless of what your group is, don't fucking go with it. Just wait until the end. And once you see the motherfuckers going, then you go, because the plane ain't going nowhere. Okay, and this way you also don't have to be waiting, behind fucking dumb motherfuckers talking about why their trip sucked and all this shit, whatever,
Man, two tips. Either do it the snake way or the snail way. Just stay back.
You can be a dog or you can be a little bitch.
I didn't say that.
No, you can just you can be a dog or you can just chill in the back. All right, just don't miss your fucking flight. Don't be fucking lost in the airport.
You get first class.
Well, if you get first class, I would assume you're going first.
You go first. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Oh, just get first class.
Stop being poor.
Stop being poor. Easy.
If I can get to 0, bro.
and then get to 100.
And then get to 100.
All right, real quick. That was a song from Drake. 100 real quick. 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we know
that. No, for the viewers,
discography.
for the Dracoloonies. Look, I had a thing I wanted to run by you guys, right? I heard, and I want to give credit to the person. I heard this guy. It's a country singer. I don't know why I don't see it on the keep here. I don't know.
I push it down a bit. It's
you push it down.
Trace Adkins.
Okay, Trace Adkins. He said, like it's like the name of the song, right? If I was a woman, he's a country singer. If I was a woman, I would love a man like me. And I haven't heard the song, but I'm thinking it's one of the like, if I was a woman, I love a man like me. Like those are like deep country songs. I like country. You know how when you were little, like in school, people are like, I like everything except country. That was like a cool thing to say.
Yeah, it was cool shit on it.
And I was like, man, these days I'm like, yo, it's pretty cool. So I hear this, right? And all types of things run through my mind. If I was a woman, I would love a man like me. Part of it is like, damn, yeah, I mean, like I try to be, shit, I'm the shit, of course. And then another part of me is like, well, that's a little narcissist, right? I know DJ BJ was saying that in the green room. And then the other part of me, could be a little gay too, right?
Like does he want to be a woman? Is that what this is going at? Like,
does he want to find a guy out there that's like him and fuck him?
Does he want to be a woman?
Does he want to be a woman that loves a man like him?
What's going through his mind? There's a lot going on. A lot to unpack in that one sentence.
Maybe he just needs some personal time, It's
a hard line.
He wants to love himself,
Okay. Because, I mean, if you love yourself, right? Masturbation, that's not gay, right?
A little bit.
It's a little bit.
You're holding a dick.
Okay, you're holding a dick. If it's yours, and I don't mind. I mean, we don't mind here about being gay. I mean, we're cool with, gayness. I mean, we were born in an era where, we didn't have to go through the oppression. If anybody, any of us wanted to get out of the closet was open to get out of. There was no judgment. There was no door.
It wasn't even a closet.
It wasn't even a closet. It was just an open anus, and we could just go in and out.
It's the little 70s beads. Like you just like walk in and out. No door, no closet.
Yeah, no privacy.
The beads.
Open door policy.
Open door policy. So we don't have a problem with it, but I'm saying like, if you like yourself a lot, I mean, first question is that good or is that narcissist and maybe that's a bit dangerous? And also, is that a little gay? Like, are you supposed to like yourself that much and like even think you're cute and shit? Like even look at the mirror sometimes, be like, damn, I'm kind of cute, I like my dick, shit. And then you start like getting into like, wait, what's happening here? And you might go into
I like my dick. I like my dick.
Do I like this? And let's say that night, you happen to have bought a ticket for one of DJ BJ's sounds experience, and you're in there, and somebody gave you some substance, and you're like, yeah, I don't even want to do this, but it's part of the contract when you bought the ticket. And then you remind yourself, I like the dick. I'm like, fuck, what's happening here?
you meet somebody there, and it's like, bro, you're really cool. You're just like me, and then it all triggers.
It's like,
right. If I was a woman, I love a man like me. And
they're playing it in the bathroom. It's like when he goes to the bathroom, they're playing the song.
No, the motherfucking country singer's there. He's like, so I don't know. I thought it was, when I heard it, I was like, hey man, sometimes when I'm thinking of, am I doing the things right in life? When you see I kind of feel proud of a girl that finds me attractive, not only physically, but in other ways. Because I'm like, damn, you got it, girl. You understand the game. You know what's good. I'm that hidden gem down there and that fucking shines, Like, that's how I think. But that's also maybe a way for me to justify the lack of success, for example. And now we have turned the conversation into KIKO's insecurities. No, but you get what I'm saying. Like I think part of keeping a good self-esteem is thinking to yourself, you know what? I'm a good catch for this host. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm my pimp. I remember my pimping days. I'm just like, hey, I'm a good catch for these hoes. You feel me? These bittos better be appreciative. I took them to Chick-fil-A.
Oof. Damn right.
That fucking breakfast?
Gators bitches better be appreciative.
Shit. Gators bitches better wear rubbers.
If a girl took me to Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell on the same day, she's getting married. Like she's getting the ring on the spot.
If she says, "Look, take me to Chick-fil-A,"
you'll put out instantly, John?
then a few hours later after Chick-fil-A, take me to Taco Bell, and then at night,
wants to play video games?
Shit on my chest.
Shit on my chest.
Let's keep it Gucci. It's 2022, motherfucker. Shit's getting weird these days. Shit's getting weird. Ask around. Have you heard conversations from people around you, what they're doing these days? They're doing weird shit. They're putting like glass inside cavities, then breaking the glass. I don't even know how that's like.
Hell nah.
Yeah. I don't even know how that's. I'm sorry.
Where did this go?
Okay. No, I'm just saying people are weird. But
yeah, definitely.
Do you guys find it that it's important to sometimes have a little self-love? And I don't even mean, don't be immature, guys. Okay. I'm not talking about masturbation. No, I'm talking about like that real self-love. Like actually saying to yourself sometimes, you know what? I'm a real G out here. I run game. Do you think that's important, or do you think that hurts? Because I think that a little bit of it it's actually needed, I
think you need a healthy balance of it, because you can get carried away. You get carried away, then it's not good, because then you're just an egotistical asshole.
I'll take the narcissistic view. So if you have ever seen Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yeah.
The killer, Buffalo Bill, he looks himself in the mirror when he's naked. And then he asks himself, like, would you fuck me? And he's like, I'd fuck me. And I'd fuck me hard, is what he says. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the level of extreme we don't want to get there. That's the narcissistic level. Too much self-love. It's like, now you're like, all right, let's bring it down. Like, it's like, hey, that's a nice looking guy. That's where we want to be, right there.
Right. Hey, you're a good catch. Now, yeah. I want to blow your cheeks away. I want to bang those cheeks and clap them claps. Whatever these kids say these days. You're going too far.
It's a little too much. You
I
gotta find the balance.
Whoa.
Chill out, maybe, yes, I would.
I would, but you don't say that. Not even to yourself.
Yeah,
I think you keep that inside of you.
You don't write a song about it.
Is it the way that you say it to yourself?
But maybe that's why Trace Atkins said, like, if I was a woman, I'd like a guy like me. So see, he was tame.
Yeah. I actually think because also he's like this, and this part I'm gonna say here is in case my boy Atkins listens to the podcast, he doesn't beat me up. He's like a 6'6", Southern guy. He's like, I'll do it contra mirror. Goddamn, I'll fuck a little Mexican boy from Venezuela. I'll fuck him up right now. So
fuck little Mexican boy from Venezuela.
So I think that he says it in a way that's gay. Yeah, I think he says it in a way like, hey, you know what, man? Like, if I was a woman, I would really appreciate the time spending with a young man like you. And I find it to be tame, like Tavo said. It's tame. It's light enough. It doesn't hurt.
He has good self-esteem, is what he's saying in that line. He's admitting that to the world. Because
imagine you tell that to the girl, like, "Hey, what's up? I'll give you a drink, girl. It's okay." And then you tell her, "You know what? You're in for a treat today, girl."
I wish you were a little Mexican boy. I'd have my way with you. If only. Where were you born again?
Mexican
Venezuela?
boy from Venezuela. Right. Love it.
I can do with that.
I like them immigrants. Goddamn
it.
You from one of the Mexican countries.
Fuck. Okay. Man. All right. So welcome to the Broski Doodles podcast.
Welcome again.
We haven't talked about this, and it's not recent news. I mean, this podcast is not about fucking current events. What is this shit? Third grade? You remember when they used to do some current events and bring me some essay about whatever the fuck, Clinton getting his dick sucked. Like, this is not a podcast about current events, but the Queen Almighty did die, and the Broski Doodles got we do have an audience in the UK. Hey, big ups to the men in UK, man. So we do gotta pay respects to the Almighty Queen. Fucking, back in the days, what's that guy's name? Ali G.
Ali G.
We gotta pay respect. So the Queen died, and now it's like some Game of Thrones shit right now. So now Charles, who's like almost there, right?
I thought it was her husband, dude, because that guy's like 80.
The thing is that they didn't expect her to live so fucking long. They had this old, like the whole thing was called like London Bridge Fallen or some shit. It was like, it's very fucking like James Bond names. It's like that was a planned name for when she passed away, and that was ready for like 25 years ago. She just kept going. But it's weird because she's the first queen to have lived in a time where like we can actually make video pictures of the things, right? Before her, it's like all, to me, it's not even real. Like, it's hard to see history when you don't have video and pictures of it. It almost sounds like a fable, but it must have happened, right? I mean, some motherfucker wrote some shit like, oh yeah, this happened in 1845. We invented the xylophone, whatever the fuck. But nobody has a video of a motherfucker inventing it. Like, we have videos of people going to the moon, and we can be like, oh, in 59 or 69, these motherfuckers went to the moon, this and that. So with the Queen, it's crazy that she lived through the whole process of life just being analog to now being, digital. And you mentioned something, Adrian, about Charles now. He gets the inherit, the money?
Yeah,
The inheritance.
He now oversees some 42 billion in assets and inherited 500 million from the Queen, including her castles, her jewels, her art, and the horse farm. All of it tax-free.
Oh.
And it's tax-free thanks to a 1993 deal. I'd have to look into exactly what it is.
I think century.
Yeah, I think it was so that they both wouldn't die, and then the monarchy would go bankrupt. I don't know what.
I'm gonna die if you keep taxing me. I swear I'm gonna fucking die, mate. Stop taxing us. And they're like, okay, 1993, the kings and the queens don't get taxed.
Why? They just don't.
That's on some bullshit right there. To be honest, I don't even care about a salary if it's tax free. You could pay me anything. If it's tax free, like, you can make it happen. Some people be making $1 million, and half of that shit has to go to the government. I kind of don't want to make that much money because I don't want to give them that much. I kind of want to, it makes me want to, stay at zero.
Stay at zero.
What are the Queen actually? What does she do? Does she have royal jobs? She's just a figure, right?
I mean, she keeps it real out there when motherfuckers get,
Okay, that's their job description.
She
keeps that side piece on deck,
She keeps that side piece, bro. If a motherfucker, out there starts getting wild, bro. I mean, I want to watch The Crown, right? Like that show on, I think it's on Netflix about the Queen, but she was like on World War II and telling Churchill and people what to do. Like,
oh damn.
Yeah, like straight up, like out there, like fuck them up, throw some mustard gas on that bitch. Like, I mean, she wouldn't talk like that, but essentially that's the type of information she would be passing on to.
Gas on that bitch.
No, but the Queen is
throw some mustard gas on that bitch.
I have some. So the king has a number of parliamentary functions. So he's got functions in there. So he's appointing a government. So the leader of the party that wins the general election is usually called to Buckingham Palace, where they are formally invited to form a government.
To blow the king.
The king also formally dissolves a government before a general election. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a trapper keeper to me. Just kind of like, I appoint you, and then I remove you, and then I just.
Yeah, she just puts like the little things like, oh, now you're the one. It's just for show. It's just for show. But they do have like in the whole world, the remaining countries that have some king or queen presence, the UK is the one that actually matters the most. Like in Spain, they almost spit on them. Like, fuck you, bro. Like straight up. Like people are like, if you are cool with the king and the queen, they're like, oh, you fucking fascist piece of shit. Like everybody hates them. And I don't even know why. Like, I mean, I come from, you in the U.S. and I come from Latin America. We don't have kings, I mean, we had like, indigenous, I don't know, like leaders that would like puncture your heart and warlords and shit.
Chieftains.
Chieftains, yeah. But not a king, So to us, it's obviously like something that we wouldn't like. Like when we talk about, like when you think about it, like, yeah, what the fuck, a queen, a king that have privilege, fuck them. But if you're born into that world that wasn't that long ago, very vital to like society, like I respect people that are like, oh no, we like the queen. Like Beckham, that football player, David Beckham, he fucking did 12 hours line to say bye to the queen. And he's like, I'm like a regular people like everybody, so I do the line, and
yeah, okay.
I mean, it's cool to like go out on a day like that and make yourself feel like you're part of the.
Yeah, I'm a commoner. I'm just a commoner. A common bloke.
Common bloke making the little line to see the queen.
And little lines with all these peasants. It's so cute.
It's real cute, I go out here and I look at the peasants and I'm like, hey, I used to be one of them.
Look, I can stand like you all.
There, he's there standing in line with like Jason Statham and shit.
Yeah, of course, I'm gonna go home to my little castle and then I'm gonna fucking, have a bunch of millions of dollars and shit. But I made the little line and the peasants were like, oh my God, he's like us.
He's one of us.
I think his PR team set him up on that one. He probably did some fucked up shit in like, I don't know, another part of the world. Beckham, this news can get out. Go stand in line with the commoners.
We need to do this. Remember when you fucked that Mexican boy from Venezuela? This is the consequences.
All right, I'll make the line. God, fuck it down.
Okay, I'll stand with the fucking peasants.
They all smell like fucking shit.
God damn, it's fucking paper. It's fucking disgusting. Just look at that bloke over there.
Middle class pieces of shit.
Fuck, man. I just the way they smell. All right, so we had a segment in the show that we've been using now. It started as is it cool or not cool, and then it evolved into is it gangster or not gangster. And I think it just brings a little more presence. Maybe PR wise, it just looks better. And one of the ones that one of you guys added here that I found to be very interesting is it gangster or not to have a side piece and interpret that at your will?
Are we doing the segment?
Yeah. Is it gangster or not?
I'm gonna talk to Trace Atkins so he can make a song for us.
Is it gangster? Like, well, I mean, we talked about it like earlier. Like, is it gangster to think of yourself as somebody you want to fuck? I mean, we already talked about that. Is having a side piece gangster?
I think it's gangster.
Okay,
but it's not cool.
Okay, when you say it's gangster, okay, when you say a side piece, you're talking about like another girl on the side.
Right, like if you're in a committed relationship with a girlfriend, fiance, wife, and a side piece in this case would be someone that you are cheating on your dedicated spouse to.
Okay, so we're talking about infidelity. All right.
Right.
A side piece is a gangster. I think you said it right, but go on, yeah.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
It's not cool because, you're in a committed relationship and there's feelings involved and, you care about the other person. So it's not cool because in theory, if you're in that sort of monogamous relationship, you should keep it real. But, however, it is pretty gangster.
So, right, like Tupac wouldn't go out there and be like, hey, yo, what's good? I'm here with my one girl that I love for shizzles forever. I don't even want no other hoes. Like, that wouldn't make him look gangster.
He wouldn't sell any albums.
Right, like if Biggie was out there like, hey, what's good? I'm here with my monogamous relationship. Yeah, we keep it real out here. We keep it loyal to one person. That wouldn't be gangster.
Yeah, if he said, I ain't going to the club. We're going to Home Depot tomorrow.
Because we gotta, my girl wants me to like, fix the patio and make like a little area where she can play this fucking dumb game with her fucking friends.
Yeah, that's also not cool.
That's not a personal thing. It's not like an actual scenario.
All right, okay, go on.
Well,
so yeah, it's gangster. I think it's gangster.
I beg to differ. I think it's neither cool nor gangster. Well, actually, let's say there are certain qualities
Stand your
that need to
ground.
be
Stand
met.
your ground. Stand your
There are
ground.
certain qualities that need to be met.
Give
There's
it
certain
Florida,
qualities
John.
that need to be met. If you have a girlfriend, a wife, a fiance, any of the sort, and you're taking care of them financially, physically,
Sexually.
every aspect, and then you still have the ability to go and find a second or third girl or whatever to get into a relationship with.
Mexican boy from Venezuela.
I think that is gangster and cool.
Oh shit!
All right.
Damn.
If you cannot support your one relationship that you're in, and you're now going and jumping into 2, 3, 4, and other people, like then that is neither gangster nor cool. You're just a piece of shit. Like
I love how you justify this with such a fucking beautiful structure of morality that actually has no sense. Like no fucking. It's like straight up. If you pay her bills, right, and you give it a D, and you're still able, like he makes it like it's an ability. Like if you're still able to then get a second, third, bitch. I mean, that's on you, partner. You're a little champ. Shit, your wife should thank you. That's gangster and cool.
You're still getting her little garden shit for her little friends and shit. You're jumping in there. One of the friends might even be one of the side chicks. And she's there. You're commingling the whole thing. It's like a
damn.
Well, that would make it very convenient, and that'd be even more gangster.
And cool.
And cool. Well,
I mean,
wrong?
On the convenience note, that does make it gangster.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if it'd be cool.
No, definitely not cool.
So what I'm hearing is the Mormons are the most gangster.
Oh.
Because not only do they have side pieces, they tell them, yo, this is my other wife. And she's going to be part of this colony.
Oh, is that cool?
And that's how it's going to be.
Hey, by the way, guys, these are all the side pieces. We're living together. Let's ride.
Yeah. So if that is the definition, then like the Mormons are like top tier. Because
top tier gangster.
They just say, hey, I'm going to get another wife in here. And then they have 2 and they get another one.
Oof.
And then they're like, 3's not, I want another one.
They're collecting them shit.
They get the phone 305 7. It was good, DJ Khaled. Another one.
And then they just like, and then they have a bunch of these kids like, yeah, this is how I do it. And they're all aware. And if like they fight with each other, they come in like, hey, stop fighting with wife B.
Wife B.
And to make sure there's no issues, this belief, we're gonna fucking put it in the fucking, the amendments of the fucking religion. Like, this is not even what we want. We wouldn't want to have a bunch of wives.
No,
but it's just
cool.
But the fucking first, whatever, what are they called? Like the rules, the amendments,
the Mormon shit.
Yeah,
the Mormon,
the plaques, the rules. The rules say you can have shit. The rules even say like this. It even says shit, comma
shit.
Your side bitch can have a side bitch. Sorry, a side piece. My bad.
Side piece.
Yeah, we gotta keep it respectful at all times. So a side piece can have a side piece.
Mm-hmm.
Well, would it be cool to have so many wives? I think that what makes it gangster is like you have a wife and then you're like, I could go fuck around, and there's no ties.
That's a fucking great point. Is it even cool anymore if you're tied to these fucking bitches?
Okay. Then my answer. Okay, I have another answer now.
Go ahead.
So if you have a wife, if in order to be gangster, you have to like. You can't hide it. It's like, hey, wife, I'm gonna go fuck my girlfriend now.
Right. Like
you have to like, you have to like. There's no mystery. I'm not hiding my text message. Yeah, I got titties on my phone.
That's my side piece. What do you want?
That's my side piece.
That's
Tanya. In order for it to achieve the level as you guys consider gangster, it can't be a secret.
That's true.
It cannot be. It has to be like, yeah, that's titties coming on my phone. Maybe you send me some titties. I won't have to have a side piece. What?
Oh,
What? What?
Oh,
no,
right.
maybe
That's right. What
can,
shit?
can, can I just be a titty connoisseur and enjoy several titties? Like it's nothing against you. You're my wife and I love you, but I just enjoy a plethora of titties. You know,
Right.
Yeah, but she has to be aware.
Like
Like
or ass, depending on what you're into. You know,
she has to be aware of your titty connoisseurness.
I
right?
agree. Because if you're hiding,
Yeah, it has
that's
to be
not
agreed
gangster.
upon.
Yeah.
And it makes it even more gangster if you use it to victim shame her, or what's it called? Like to, you know what I'm talking about?
Victimize
Like,
her?
Gaslight.
yeah, victim. No, not victimize her. Fucking make
Yeah,
her feel
gaslight.
guilty about fucking like,
That's
yeah, I'm going out.
gaslighting.
Gaslighting, yeah.
Wow.
Let her feel like, yeah, I'm going out with these bitches, and you better get your shit right, because I might get another side piece. And she's like,
You might-
damn, for real.
You think that's the only set of titties I'm getting?
Yeah, I got Tanya, Arena. Well, you know that song from Mambo Number 5. I got Hannah. No, I mean I think it's not cool, but it
little
is
bit of
pretty
Monica.
gangster. A little bit of Monica, but I like. You know, at the end of the day, DJ BJ, even though I don't agree with you, I do respect your stance, your strong, firm stance. You're not afraid of judgment out there. And hey, you know what? Some girls might be cool with that. Hey, if you're paying the bills, you're making sure everything's straight, there's no lack of D. And then you also have time for little Tanya every once in a while. Hey, that's cool with me. There's girls that are cool with that shit, and we gotta keep it. Sometimes we want to make things all about ourselves, about what we prefer, and we don't actually think about the larger society and what those individuals might want. There's people that like getting shot in the
on.
chest. Yeah, shot on. This one's hard. This one's hard for a second language,
Shit in
guys.
the
This
shit.
is
Shit the shit.
there's people that like the shit at the chest. And a lot of them are Italian for some reason. They eat the pizza, and the mozzarella has the lactose. And
Hell no. I'm getting like a bitch.
No. Because the mozzarella from this specific place, the best place, the origin, has a lactose that makes you shit in the chest.
Oh, straight from Napoli.
Straight from the Napoli. It's the sweetest shit. All right. Well, I do want to make sure that everyone that listens to this do keep it gangster. Now, don't keep it gangster if it's gonna involve like your own life and shit. In those, maybe you don't keep it gangster that day. But in many situations in life, do keep it gangster. If you do have a wife, maybe don't go with the advice from John. That is a very personal thing. That's how he drives his life, and we respect that at the Broski Doodles. We all do all sorts of shit in our private life, and we keep that to ourselves, mainly for legal reasons. But do keep it gangster in the essence of the word. In the essence of the word, keep it gangster out there. Be safe. Keep the streets clean. And stop doing drugs. I see a bunch of you watch and listen to this podcast while consuming toxicants. And that for me is something, we don't accept that shit here. So please,
That's
keep
not
it
a
real.
cool gangster.
Neither cool or gangster, okay? Remember the lion from there back in the day? Yeah, that motherfucker died from a heroin overdose.
Yeah.
So keep it real, but don't do the drugs. I love you.
Out.